Hello Taurus, and welcome to your February reading. So, I've pre-laid the cards, shuffled and prayed, and what I've got right now, in the past, or the underlying energy, what explains what you're living right now, I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So that's like a project, something that came into your life in the past, and that project was kind of one more, and it kind of made you have to juggle a bit between those two pentacles here, because the universe brought you like this new it can be all sorts of things. It can be a project at work, it can be a relationship, it can be somebody coming in or whatever, but it's something that can be planted and grown, and you were already into something, and there that other pentacle kind of had to make you juggle. And here with the 10 of Pentacles, it had a lot of responsibility with it, or all of a sudden you felt the weight of life, the weight of your responsibilities, of how everything that you have to do, all of your projects, all of the things you're tending here with the 10 of Wands on your shoulders. You felt pretty heavy, but in the now, there you are, tending your garden, working. It's like not seeing quite the results of all of that, but actually putting energy and working in it. Might have some conflict around, different opinions of people putting their input or things like that. I would think this has to do about work, because here we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is collaboration, is everybody doing their part to build. We have here the priest, here the architect, and here the craftsman. And you need the three of them to build the church, or the temple in this case, for this depiction. And so that is why it has everything to do with collaboration, what everybody brings to the table. So there you are, you had that project, you were juggling, you've been working, facing all the different opinions and things like that. That new thing brought some, could have brought some little conflict, or just, people putting their inputs and things like that. But then you have a communication, a loving communication. That can be a compliment, that can be an acknowledgement, that can be a yes, you're good, or a loving, it's a communication, emotional communication that has a fish in it. That means that can grow. And that communication is making things turn, wheel of fortune. So there you were with your pentacle, working, tending your garden, facing different opinions and things like that, in the collaboration. But there's that positive opening, can be an acknowledgement or something like that, and it's making the wheel of fortune turn for you. The events are changing, the situation is changing. In the future, we have the Six of Wands, success. So that's a great accomplishment here. An accomplishment that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups. You'll be very proud of it. And we have the Sun. So everything is out in the open. That's a big yes. It's reinforcing that success, that bringing to the end something successfully. It's shining. It's the Sun. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles, Princess in this case. So there's that communication of Wands, sorry, Princess of Wands. There's that communication that's bringing a passion, a project. I think that Ace of Pentacles that arrived, that seemed to be too much when you received it. Like I can't take that on top of everything that I have. It has an overwhelming feeling to it. But you're gonna work on it, collaborate, and there's that communication that finally will make things turn around, and there you have your success. If this is about work, it's the bringing to term very successfully of a project. If this is a relationship, it's like meeting someone while you're extremely busy, and but that someone would actually bring you so much emotional fulfillment there. Maybe a Leo, could be a Leo. We'll see. Taurus. Let's clarify. I call upon spirit. I call upon my guides. I call upon the light. But this really feels like a work project. Okay, spirit. Whoops, I didn't even start. I'm gonna wait a bit, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. What's that Ace of Pentacles for Taurus? What's that Ace of Pentacles for Taurus? Oops, half the pack is a bit too much. Just one card, spirit. Just one card. Seven of Cups. So when that Ace of Pentacles arrived, you see how all of those possibilities come out of the cups there. They all come out of his head here. You know, is that project going to be a snake in the corner, or is it going to be success, or is it, that's why it's all the possibilities there. So it really, it got you in when it arrived, as it was like something that could go in any way. You didn't you could easily imagine that thing being hell or being amazing. Talk to me about that Five of Wands now. Those little conflicts about it. Because Seven of Cups, it's imagination, but with an emotional charge behind it. Like when we make little movies in our head. And that's from where we create. So it's very important to look at the way we perceive an opportunity. Do we perceive it as a possibility of our downfall, of something that could hurt us? Or do we perceive it as something that could make us grow, bring us success? So that's what that Seven of Cups is talking about. It's asking to get down to grounding ourselves and look only at the moment and what we are doing now. Because the past is gone, you only have the experience left, and the future is not there yet. So imagining and the projection we're making in this case is very important to check ourselves and what we're projecting out there, because we are powerful and we are magicians and we create our reality based on it. Okay, talk to me about that Five of Wands in the now. What is that Five of Wands? for Taurus spirit. What's that little conflict? Could be inner conflict, you know, not knowing if you should take that project, deal with that project or not. Or if you're like a businessman or something like that, that could be like the client being difficult. Ten of Cups, like we have in the outcome. So that debating is very emotionally charged, that's for sure, but it's a debating to bring it to a perfection, to total satisfaction. Three of Pentacles, what's that Three of Pentacles? You have twice the Ten of Pentacles here. So you're on the verge of bringing something to a beautiful success. Oh yeah, see, Three of Pentacles, which represents, you know, work, the way we interact with others and build together. Here we have the Eight of Swords and, whoops, the Ten of Wands again that we had here in the past. So that tells me that at one point that interaction was kind of putting that project or that thing, that Ace of Pentacles that arrived, at a standstill, where this is heavy and I don't know what the solution will be to bring that thing to fruition. Feeling stuck. Eight of Swords. I could do this, but it's impossible, and this is not, you know, all of those blockages that we put ourselves, or that are out there really, or that others bring, and it's really heavy on our shoulders. You know, it's like we bear the whole responsibility for it. And it has to do about work. It has to do about work. This is a work reading. Princess of Cups. What is that communication? Loving communication. What is that loving communication? Taurus, please, Spirit. What is that Princess of Cups? Okay, so that Princess of Cups, that acknowledgement, that communication that kind of touches our heart. Here with the King of Swords, it could be coming from an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, or it's more that, because here the King of Swords, he holds the sword of truth. And in order to remove this, you need that sword of truth. You need to see clarity. He's a planner. He can be a lawyer. He can be, but just somebody that's very mental, very logic, and there that communication gives you the opportunity to cut the bullshit out, because that's what he does. To go from plan A, from A to Z, he knows the road that has to be taken, and he's so clear-minded that he will take away every useless detours or blockages, and he will just cut it out with his mind, with understanding, having clarity of mind. The King of Swords has clarity of mind. And there is that project again, but that can be planted here. with the little sprouts, and the success card. The success card that we have in the future. So that communication really brings clarity and brings fire to the project, to the thing, to bring it to its success. Could be the input of someone, or someone giving something that just changes the whole conditions. Wheel of Fortune. Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune. Twice the card of success there. Twice the Ten of Cups. This is going to be a great success for you. For a while there, it was heavy. Maybe you're still in there. You're still trying to satisfy everybody and trying to find a solution, and it's heavy. But there's a communication in the now. So the now can be next week, can be now, or yesterday, depends when you're watching this. Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune. Could be recognition that you were right all along. Because Six of Wands is winning, it's success, but with recognition. Because this man went to war, and he comes back with his winnings, but you have everybody around acclaiming him because of what he went through and the outcome. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe they don't want to talk about the Wheel of Fortune. You want to talk about the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? It's gonna be healing. Your success is gonna be healing. After the hardship here, it's like if you're gonna be able to retract and heal from that. Because the disappointments of the past and all of that are going to be understood with that sword of truth here. See, we have the Three of Swords here. Disappointments, heartache. And here's the sword of truth under the warrior here. He's resting because, I mean, he just went to war. There he got his success. Wheel of Fortune is turning. And it's going to give you the capacity to rest. So future success, there it is. They're talking about a huge success here. Six of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Sun. And the Sun is the most positive card of the tarot. So it does put a super positive spin on that whole reading. Spirit, talk to me about that Six of Wands here. Talk to me about that Six of Wands, that success. Talk to me about that success. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune again. So it's really something that's gonna completely change the table there. It's gonna change your conditions. It's gonna change a lot of things in your life. See that conflict here? Change that conflict. Two fives, Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands. This is like argument where you felt like your input wasn't taken. The lack of recognition, the Five of Pentacles. It's being left out in the cold, in the sense of, you know, you feel powerless. You feel, you know, they're not taking my input. I'm not part of it. You know, there's all that argument, and there I am in the cold outside. So totally changing those two fives. Fives are chaos, a chaos that sometimes is needed when things are stiff and are not moving. And then you need a five, you need that chaos, confrontation, or bringing out the feelings of in comfort. It's not pleasant, it's not, you're not in your power, all of that, so that it has a rebalance. Six, success, or moving on, or that calm after the storm. And this is what is happening now. Wheel of Fortune twice, success twice, about that conflict, about those different opinions, you know, having to deal with all those opinions. And there you were juggling also in the past, trying to, you know, work, tend your garden, do your thing, and there all that conflict was coming in. But ultimately, it's to bring to that Ten of Cups. Spirit, talk to me about the Ten of Cups. High Priestess. So it was kind of meant, the High Priestess is that part, the feminine part of the Pope. In spirituality, the Pope will be churches, law, institutions, you know, that kind of thing. And the High Priestess is everything that is under the moon, everything that is felt, spirituality, the soul, the secret knowledge that can only be understood in silence. So that satisfaction, that Ten of Cups, will come and touch your soul, will like feeling that you are at the right place, at the right time, doing what you're supposed to do. Your soul will be rejoicing. Sun. I think that there's going to be a recognition that you were right all along. And so your intuition that knew, you know, when you know, that's the High Priestess. There's no concrete facts that you can say because of this, I just know. That's where the satisfaction will be. The Sun, Spirit, the Sun. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Sun for Taurus, February. My God, it's too much. The Sun for Taurus, Spirit. I want to talk about the Sun. Just one card. Yeah. See, you were defending your opinion. That's your passion, that's your willpower, and that's all the naysayers here, the conflict, you know, like it won't work, no, not, you know, you shouldn't do that, and blah, 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 blah. So here you're on higher ground. And here we have stubbornness. So maybe that's not opening up. It's a very stiff energy. Maybe you were dealing with stubborn people, or maybe you were a bit stubborn yourself. But it's like defending your opinion against something very stiff and closed off. But the Sun is there, so that means that the Sun is shone on that. I think that you're in a situation right now that maybe people are not listening to you, and they should listen to you because you know better. And there's gonna be the recognition of that, and that opening is going to be able for you to have that little opening of the Princess of Cups there. It's going to enable you to take control and have success over that whole situation. It's going to turn the whole situation, and you're going to have recognition for who you are, your knowledge, what you've done, and all of that. Because you were dealing with a lot of conflict, a lot of people saying their opinions and things like that, and you knew better. Maybe they were really stubborn. But it's super positive. So this is your reading, Taurus. I'm gonna do a love reading right now for you. It's you and them, so your energy, their energy, the purpose of you two meeting, the potential of your relationship and all of that. And it's going to be on Vimeo, and their link is going to be below. So that's it. If this resonated with you on a work level, and you're interested to know on a love level, well, there you go. So in the meantime, namaste, love and light, and I'll see you next month or on Vimeo. Okay, bye-bye.